afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on. The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I performed under a million synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable muddy backstage camps, but no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. Timeless melodies soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. The late afternoon sun dips below the western mountain peak, casting a magnificent saffron illumination upon everything we seek. I sit on the hilltop, watching the long shadows stretch across the lawn, feeling a deep gratitude for the beautiful path we are currently on. The harsh glare of the midday stress has completely expired, replaced by a comfort and warmth that leaves our spirits inspired. I open up my vintage instrument case, catching the radiant ray, an exquisite sonic celebration to conclude this memorable day. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. I've performed under a million synthetic stadium halogen lamps, spent freezing nights in uncomfortable muddy backstage camps, but no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into a sacred immortal highway. The gentle breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blossoming clover, and reassuring confirmation that our long spiritual winter is finally over. Your hand rests upon my shoulder, completely steady and strong, providing the absolute reassurance that this is where I belong. The daylight is performing its final spectacular curtain call, spilling a river of liquid gold across the canyon wall. We feel the internal elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. celestial spark, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust, a beautiful masterpiece that will never dissolve into dust. See the sun sink on the majestic brink. The light is so pure, our future is sure. Basking together inside the perfection of this golden hour, witnessing the quiet majesty of nature's transformative power. A timeless melody soaring high into the warm twilight sky. We watch the historical sorrows gracefully pass us by. Golden hour, painting our lives with brilliant grace, leaving a beautiful, permanent smile upon your face as the stars appear. Heavy air hangs low over the sleepy harbor bay. The gulls are flown, chasing the last light of day. I watch the barometer dropping through the kitchen glass, waiting for this looming shadow to finally pass.
Got a flashlight, a radio, and an old woolen coat, checking the dock lines on my battered wooden boat. The wind is shifting north, howling a vicious tune, swallowing the remaining sliver of the autumn moon. Nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements heading our way. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves in the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. I've navigated rough waters across the Atlantic track, felt the spray of the ocean trying to break my back, but nothing compares to the tempest inside your mind, the most beautiful danger I could ever hope to find. The power lines flicker, plunging us into total night, but the warmth of your embrace is an internal light. We don't need electricity or an artificial spark when our love can illuminate the deep
is dark. Nature is preparing for a magnificent chaotic display, washing the dust of the summer months completely away. There is no escape from the elements heading our way. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Let the gale force winds tear the old shingles off the roof. Our love doesn't require any further structural proof. We can survive the wreckage. We can rebuild the wall, standing tall together through the fiercest squall. Listen to the rain beat. Our hearts keep the same beat. Let the tempest roar right outside our door. Underneath these stormy skies, we find our final retreat, where the crashing waves and the driving rain meet. Oh, let the lightning flash and the thunder rattle the floor. We are safer together than we ever were before. Stormy skies fading into the dawn. The worst of the weather is gone. Yeah, we made it through. Sparks fly whenever your jacket brushes against my satin dress. We are playing with fire in a world that praises emotional emptiness. No need to rush the climax of this unspoken midnight arrangement. Let the tension build up organically, defying every societal estrangement. I watch the ice cubes melting slowly inside your crystal tumbler glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass, before realizing that our chemistry is a dangerous volatile blend, a beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. We are dancing on a tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. The saxophone is wailing from that basement bar down the street, matching the heavy syncopated pulse of our frantic heartbeats. I've known a million women, but none possessed your hypnotic grace. You can dismantle my entire defense with just one lingering gaze. Your touch leaves a permanent trail of smoke along my spine, an intoxicating sensation sweeter than the most expensive vintage wine. We don't need explosive promises or vows carved into ancient stone, when this unspoken understanding makes us feel entirely less alone. On the tightrope stretched across a canyon of desire, feeding raw fuel directly into an already raging internal fire. Neither one of us wants to escape this sweet, agonizing pyre, because it's a slow burn simmering underneath our velvet skin. Neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. A sacred space where all our earthly anxieties finally find release. Let the world outside collapse under its own chaotic weight. Tonight we are the supreme architects of our own romantic fate. Feel the heat rise. No rush, no panic, no lies. Just look into my eyes. Let it simmer, because it's a slow burn, burning underneath our velvet skin. Velvet skin. Timeless fascination where neither side truly expects to win. Let the embers glow brighter as the clock ticks away the night. We are perfectly content, burning outside of the conventional light. Just a slow burn, keeping us warm in the eye of the emotional storm. Let it burn slow, so slow. Stand at the edge of the canyon, calling out your name, but but the mountain only returns a sound that feels exactly the same. A lingering vibration from a conversation we had yesteryear. A haunting reminder of a proximity that used to be so near. Across the foggy valley, I listen to the fading acoustic sound, searching for the physical footprints we left upon this ground. Time has stretched the distance between our separate shores, leaving me with nothing but the memory of what was once yours. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged, and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep, as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. I traveled to the northern wilderness to escape the heavy regret, believing that a change of climate would help my mind forget. But the howling of the timber wolves carries your exact vocal tone, reminding me that a man can never truly be completely alone. I trace the ivory keys, playing the chords you taught me to execute, though the strings inside the piano have grown old and mostly mute. A subtle harmonic frequency still lingers within the wooden frame, a beautiful ghost that refuses to abandon its original claim. The geography of our separation is vast, rugged, and deep, guarding the ancient secrets that our spirits promise to keep, as we try to bridge the chasm while the world is fast asleep. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. Let the sound waves travel across the miles of wilderness sand until they finally land inside the palm of your welcoming hand. Can you hear me? Across the great sea, the sound is small, but it survives it all. Listening closely to the remnants of a distant echo in the wind, a fragile sonic thread connecting the places where we sinned. Though the chapters have closed and the book is placed on the shelf, your resonance remains an inseparable part of my internal self. A distant echo fading away into space, leaving a beautiful permanent Yeah. Dim lighting overhead, haze floating through the crowded pub, a late night sanctuary away from the daily corporate hub. The saxophone player is leaning against the brick veneer, blowing a sultry phrase that chases away every inhibition and fear. I'm sitting in the corner booth, watching the incense spiral high, sipping a tumbler of scotch, catching your mysterious eye. The drummer drops a syncopated beat that captures my feet, an irresistible invitation making our separate paths meet. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. The European continent, but nothing matches this basement club's organic element. Your hips move like water flowing down a mountain stream, turning this casual encounter into an everlasting dream. The electric keyboard plays a cascade in jazz progression so fine, sending a delicious shiver straight down my sensitive spine. We don't need a formal introduction or a complicated phrase when our synchronized movement speaks through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation and expensive cologne, a sacred playground where nobody has to spend the evening alone. We are melting into the tempo, entering a hypnotic zone, caught up inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far away. Uncharted musical road, no charts, no restrictions, no boundaries left to respect, just pure sonic chemistry that two kindred spirits connect. Feel the smoke rise, look through the disguise, keep the groove tight all through the night. Inside this infectious smoky groove tonight, where the boundaries blur beneath the purple velvet light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our bodies should sway. We are leaving the rigid structure of the world far Fluorescent artificial illumination reflects off the damp asphalt pavement. A nocturnal maze of concrete where the restless find entertainment. I lean against the brick facade of a subterranean jazz cabaret, watching the colorful evening traffic wash the daylight away.
My silhouette expands against the billboard advertisement sign. A lonely figure tracking a destination that isn't mine.
The metropolis breathes a heavy mixture of exhaust and perfume as we seek a small sanctuary inside this crowded electric room. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yeah, sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul.
I watch the reflections distorting inside your glass of gin, wondering what kind of chaotic game we are about to begin.
The synthesizer mimics the sound of a distant ambulance siren, while my fingers navigate the frets of this old electric siren.
Your gaze pierces through the artificial haze of the cocktail lounge,
A genuine connection that a lonely person would spend a lifetime to scrounge. We don't need the validation of the fashionable high society crowd when this quiet understanding speaks so beautifully and loud. The city creates a complex grid of superficial interaction, drowning our authentic desires in a wave of endless distraction. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful private attraction, dancing together amidst these flickering neon shadows tonight, finding a moment of truth beneath the artificial purple light. Though the skyscraper canyons attempt to swallow our identity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Let the main power grid collapse. Let the grid go drapes across the bedroom floor like a heavy shroud of silk. You are sipping black coffee, I am pouring a glass of organic milk. The jazz radio station is playing a melancholy trumpet tune from long ago, creating a cinematic backdrop as the shadows on the ceiling slowly grow.
Your touch feels softer than the fabric of a royal theater curtain. In a chaotic universe, this intimate connection is the only thing certain. I've strung melodies for kings, queens, and a million faceless crowds, but your love is the only power capable of dispersing my stormy clouds. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars. Drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo, let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. I used to believe that pain was the only true catalyst for art, that a songwriter must always possess a permanently broken heart. But your sophisticated grace taught me a completely different theme, showing me that peace can be found within an elegant shared dream. The texture of your voice coats my mind like a warm, soothing balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm. We don't need to shout our devotion to the judgmental world outside, when a silent understanding is a sanctuary where truth can reside. We are weaving a complex tapestry out of our shared emotional scars, finding a strange kind of comfort underneath these indifferent stars, allowing our defenses to dissolve behind these invisible prison bars. Drowned in the velvet blues, wrapped in a blanket of exquisite indigo, let the nocturnal symphony guide the direction where our spirits flow. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar. We are floating through the twilight. Wave goodbye to the world outside. Let the fabric of time stretch until it completely snaps in two. There is no past or future when I am locked in this embrace with you. We are the authors of a nocturnal masterpiece, a sacred design, where the blues of the earth and the jazz of heaven perfectly align. So smooth, so deep, before we drift off to sleep. Feel the velvet texture touch your soul.
velvet blues wrapping us tight into the quiet night. Sleep now, my love.
The crescent moon exerts its invisible gravitational pull tonight, altering the vast aquatic landscape beneath the pale starry light. I float upon the saltwater surface, completely letting go of control, allowing the oceanic currents to wash over my exhausted, weary soul. My wooden raft moves aimlessly across the dark marine floor, no longer searching for the boundaries of a familiar earthly shore. The heavy weights of expectation have dissolved into the deep abyss, leaving me in a state of absolute, unbothered therapeutic bliss. The massive undercurrents shift, changing our trajectory and path, erasing each mathematical calculation and every bit of aftermath. We surrender our rigid direction to the ancient wisdom of the sea. Carried away effortlessly by these slow drifting tides to a mysterious destination where the wide horizon hides. No oars required to navigate this beautiful maritime stream. We are floating weightless inside a magnificent aquatic dream. I spent half a century fighting against the natural flow of time, trying to climb the highest peaks, committing an emotional crime. But this liquid surrender provides a far more profound release, guiding my frantic intellect toward an unprecedented inner peace. Phosphorescent organisms illuminate the dark water below, creating a surreal underwater constellation that starts to glow. We don't need a map, a compass, or a modern satellite guide. We can simply trust the natural rhythm of the changing tide. The massive undercurrent shift, changing our trajectory and path, erasing each mathematical calculation and every bit of aftermath. We surrender our rigid direction to the ancient wisdom of the sea. Carried away effortlessly by these slow drifting tides to a mysterious destination where the wide horizon hides, and no oars required to navigate this beautiful maritime stream. We are floating weightless inside a magnificent aquatic dream.
Let the deep ocean swallow our historical names and our the static grievances of the solid land. Tonight we are just stardust floating far away from the sand, flowing so deep into the cosmic sleep. Let the water guide, nowhere left to hide. Carried away effortlessly by these slow drifting tides to a mysterious destination where the wide horizon hides. No oars required to navigate this beautiful maritime stream. We are floating weightless inside a magnificent aquatic dream. Drifting tides, carrying us out to the open sea. Finally unburdened, wild and entirely free. Just float away. Chairs arranged in a semicircle beneath the low ceiling lamp. The air conditioning unit hums softly, chasing away the summer damp. I observe the empty stage where the brass section used to stand, holding a glass of sparkling tonic water inside my trembling hand. I slip through the rear entrance, carrying an amplified jazz guitar, avoiding the chaotic chatter from the crowded sidewalk bazaar. This vacant room offers a sanctuary for those who wish to contemplate the heavy consequences of a choice we made entirely too late. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of this silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. I spent decades navigating the loud commercial entertainment industry, trading my authentic artistic vision for financial stability and industry luxury. But this unbothered stillness restores my original creative clarity, showing me that peace is a rare, non-negotiable commodity. Your fingers rest motionless upon the dark mahogany wood grain, a beautiful contrast to the frantic pace of the rushing commuter train. We don't need a massive audience to validate our inner worth, when this private stillness is the sweetest paradise on earth. The stillness wraps around us like an expensive cashmere shawl, absorbing the unspoken tension, expanding within this concrete wall. A quiet truce before the final autumn leaves begin to fall, resting inside the sanctuary of the silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. Let the noise in the metropolis continue its frantic, endless race. We've established a permanent boundary around this sacred space. No static, no interference, no pressure to perform or pretend. Just two tired companions reaching a peaceful, quiet end. Pure stillness, curing the illness. No words to speak. The comfort we seek, rested inside the sanctuary of the silent lounge tonight, where the remaining worries dissolve completely out of sight. No lyrics required to explain the complexity of our current state. We simply coexist while the hands of the clock dictate our fate. Silent lounge where the noise can't find us. Living the frantic world behind us. Just peace, absolute peace. Sunlight sparkles like diamonds across the turquoise lake. A beautiful reality replacing the nightmares we used to make. I'm lounging on the wooden porch, barefoot and entirely free, watching the emerald leaves dance on the weeping willow tree.
I threw my heavy winter overcoat into the back of the closet floor, unlocking the rusty latch on the ocean-facing screen door. The scent of salt water and blossoming jasmine fills the afternoon air, erasing the remaining traces of our accumulated sorrow and care. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath
troubles pass us by.
I spent too many years trapped inside a frozen, cynical mind, believing that happiness was a treasure I could never find.
But your radiant smile melted the stubborn glacier in my soul, bringing back the vibrant colors, making my perspective whole.
We pack a picnic basket
with fresh fruit and chilled white wine,
strolling down the sandy shoreline
where the tides intertwine. Your laughter is a melody sweeter than any radio hit song, a reassuring confirmation that this is exactly where we belong. The season of warmth has finally arrived to heal our skin, opening up the windows, letting the fresh inspiration come in. A beautiful chapter is about to organically begin. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Let the temperature rise, we got shade beneath the canopy,
living our lives
with absolute simplicity and autonomy.
no schedules to rush,
No deadlines hanging over our heads,
just enjoying this
beautiful paradise instead.
Feel the wind blow,
Take it real slow,
soak in the sun.
we've only just begun. Blowing through our lives is a refreshing summer breeze, carrying our worries away far beyond the coconut trees. A gentle acoustic melody soaring underneath the clear blue sky. We are weightless as feathers, watching the troubles pass us by. Summer breeze whispering through the grass.
May this beautiful feeling forever last.
Yeah, just breathe in.
Pack the worn out leather suitcase and throw it in the rusty Chevrolet. The morning mist is lifting, revealing miles of endless desert gray. I spent too many seasons waiting for a miracle in that sleepy town. Time to chase the southern wind before another sun goes down. Got my boots resoled in a pocket full of wrinkled dollar bills, looking past the jagged canyons toward those unfamiliar distant hills. The past is just
standing stranded in our rearview mirror. With every mile we conquer, the picture ahead gets a little clearer. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea.
I spent decades playing melodies for crowds who never knew my real name, chasing phantoms of fortune, trapped inside a tyrant corporate game. But your sweet voice called me out from the shadows of that concrete maze. Now we are writing our own gospel in this golden sun-drenched days. The air smells of wild sagebrush and freedom blowing through my messy hair. For the first time in a century, I don't feel the weight of despair. Let the engine hum its lullaby as we cross the state borderline. Your hand resting on the dashboard, completely synchronized with mine. We don't need a golden compass or a map to show us where to go. When the gravel speaks a language that our restless spirits already know, just press your foot against the pedal and let the freedom flow, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find. Through the heat, haze, and the parched land, we are drifting free, heading toward the place where the wilderness finally meets the sea. No backward glances, no apologies left to make. We choose every single twist and turn that this crooked path might take. Just dust and wine, and the horizon stretching wide, nothing left to hide. Ride on, companion, ride, traveling down this dusty road, leaving our heavy burdens far behind, searching for a brand new frequency that our weary minds can find.
where the wilderness finally meets the sea. This dusty road keeps calling our name. Nothing will ever be the same.